Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I am going to continue what I've been slowly working on, which is challenges. Pitch black, hard as heck. I don't like not being able to see my hearts. Solar system, hard as heck. Demo Man was kind of doing okay, but then fell apart at the end. Mom's heart, really tough. If cursed, when life gives you lemons, beans, it's in the cards. Let's do when life gives you lemons, which is awesome because he ran out of room when he was writing it. Oh, Isaac. Okay, so we have the habit. We start with a lemon party pill, and we have the lemon itself. So I think life gave us lemons. Sadly, lemons will not actually affect flying enemies. There we go. And you guys have seen the lemon party pill if you've watched any of my other videos. Actually, it hasn't shown up all that often. I've gotten it a couple times. 2 or 3. You'll see it as soon as we fight something that is not flying. These floating heads are messing with me, man. Cool, Pinky Eye. Occasionally we will shoot poisonous shots. There we go, that green tier. So yeah, just every now and then, which will be good. It'll poison enemies, more damage, all of that. Okay, so let's use the lemon. So we use it and it just leaves a lovely lemon puddle around us. And then the habit gives us back a single chunk of charge whenever we do that. So we'll be able to use Lemon Party once every single room instead of every other room. Which is pretty awesome, especially if the game ever stops giving us these stupid flying enemies. And then Lemon Party it does what the lemon does, but just on a much bigger scale. So, oh my gosh, everything is flying. Yeah, so it's going to be a whole heck of a lot bigger when we use that pill, so I'm probably going to use it against a boss coming up soon. Maybe. I don't know, there's not much point in holding on to it. We have a red heart here, which means I'm not going to do anything with it yet. Never mind, hang on. I had a thought. Go away. Go, let's put out these fires, because hoppers and fires is maybe bad for us. Okay. Well, Lemon took care of both of those for us, which is pretty good. Still haven't seen any tinted rocks, although I haven't been looking that closely for them. Lemon. You know, when life gives you lemons, turn it into a puddle on the floor. That's how the saying goes, right? Yeah, actually, we'll not fight the boss just yet. Let's check once for the secret room. There we go. Orange Deathfire, and then 3 bombs, and a whole bunch of these corpses. I don't really know what they are for sure, that we could blow up. I don't really feel like using my bombs on those guys. I don't know of any reason to do that. Occasionally maybe you can get like money, but also spiders. I don't know if you can get anything fantastic. We're gonna fight the boss right now though. Gurglings! Which are awful. They're not that awful, but they can be a bit of a nuisance, mostly because of the blood trails they leave behind. Although the lemon really did work against that first gurgling. Oh, dang it, and I walked right into it. That's what I was afraid of. The habit might also give us an extra charge of the lemon. Well, it looks like it did, whenever we take damage, which is pretty swell. Come on, gurgling. Into the lemon. There we go. Didn't work out exactly like I'd hoped. Alright, tears and shot speed up. So we shoot more tears and they go a little bit further / faster. I will finish checking out the floor here. That Ace of Spades might be worth picking up. I haven't really decided yet. It will do a thing for us. We're going to go here into the spiky room, which is actually awesome because we got 1.5 black hearts out of that. What was I even saying? I don't know, words. Oh yes, Ace of Spades. It increases... Look at all those hearts. It increases the odds of tarot cards dropping, which is good. I think I'm going to stick with the Pinky Eye because the occasional maybe doing a bit more damage seems like a pretty handy thing to have. More damage is always better. Oh, and it looks like we only have to beat Mom, not Mom's Heart, which is awesome. The womb is nasty, so if we can skip that, I'm super duper happy about it. Alright, let's keep fighting more flying enemies, thus rendering the lemon completely useless. Come on out, fly. Come on out. Okay. The chariot. That's interesting. Chariot will... Oh my gosh, why more flies? That I walked into. That sucked. The chariot will turn us invincible. Lemon. And then I immediately lure them all away from my lemon. There we go. Look at that. See, lemon doing work for us. Pretty handy. Check the secret room. Yeah, look at that. Mr. Mega, extra blast damage. Pretty cool. So, for funsies, let's see if we can get into the... Yeah, the damage yourself room, whatever this is called. So now we got 2 black hearts, and I actually didn't take any damage getting them. That is phenomenal. Oh man, I walked right into that. Oh, I'm such a derp. There's potentially the shop, but I have no money at all. I have a single penny, which is not anything to be proud of. Quite the opposite, in fact. Although we're getting a good chunk of keys, which is good. Alright. Boss fight time. Monstro! What a surprise! Never encountered Monstro in the second room of the basement, that's for sure. Never happened before. Not on any of every single one of my videos. Oh my gosh, I keep dodging right into his shots. Here, have some lemons. Oh man. Alright, well that worked. Toothpicks, tears and shot speed up again. So look at that, we are shooting crazy amounts of tears, and it looks like we're now doing extra damage with the red bloody tears. We gotta deal with the devil too. Well, we got a devil room, which clearly does not actually have a deal with the devil. Bombs and spiders. Well, that sucked. We can go check a few places for the super secret room. Or check one place and get it on our first try. Yes, Eternal Heart. That is awesome. That will be an extra HP upgrade when we travel to the next floor here. I'm feeling pretty good about our health and whatnot. And this lemon party pill will be quite handy against Mom if we manage to get it that far. Is this catacombs? Okay, so this is the tougher version of the caves. Oh no. Didn't want to take that hit. I think that thing's gonna explode when it dies. If it ever dies. Please die. Please die. You. Ooh. That was harrowing. I'm gonna destroy the corn poops just to deal with those flies. The white flies just kind of hang out there until you destroy their... whatever they're orbiting, because they can orbit, like, certain enemy types and whatnot as well. Oh no. Ipecac explosion generator things. They just kind of randomly shoot around the room. I mean, they can be useful. Every now and then you can get them to accidentally open up like a secret room or something, but they also hurt a lot. I believe they do a full heart of damage. I would have liked to have gotten close enough to use my lemon up there, but just didn't happen. Nope. Oh, everything died. Dang it. And still have not found... well, I haven't really looked for the secret room. Oh my gosh, I'm just taking so much damage. Like, really stupid, pointless damage that I shouldn't be taking. Okay, let's go fight the boss before I do almost anything else. We'll check once for the secret room. Okay. Check once for the super top secret room? Yeah. Hearts. Ah, dang it, game. Oh, the dark one. Another flying enemy. This is unfortunate. This is okay, though. Much easier to fight than the... oh, man, I immediately take a hit. Much easier to fight than the adversary, which is like the enhanced, really nasty version of this boss. He just makes it dark, which is really cool. I like the lighting effects that they've added to Rebirth here. But then he just keeps charging, kind of like the Four Horsemen. Oh my gosh, right into that. And then yeah, every now and then he does that multi-directional shot that we've seen him do a couple times now. Pinky Tears, or Pinky Eye, the Poison Tears, actually kind of doing some work for us. Oh, you do shoot brimstone lasers. Oh. His other form shoots like the crazy homing brimstone lasers, which sucks. Placenta, regeneration and HP up. So more health, that's good. And then cover a heart there, and then we can continue checking around. That's the super secret room, so we still have the regular secret room to check for, which means it can potentially be here. I don't have all the bombs in the world, so I'm gonna be a little cautious. Unless I do things like this. Let's blow that up. Key in a heart. Could have been worse. Let's go clear out this last room, or last set of rooms, whatever the case may be. Lemon! Lemon! Come at me, Spider Bro. Yeah. The pearl. I don't know what that does. Meaning we'll stick with the poison shot. Ooh, that might be worth opening. Let's check here for the secret room. Bummer. Not having any luck finding that. I've checked the most obvious places. There are a lot of other places to check, so I'm gonna give up on that. That's a shame. Could maybe still get a decent reward for clearing out the room, but it is highly unlikely. Unless we get like a dime or something, I would really love to be able to buy something cool in the shop. Since there are no item runs, or no item rooms on these challenge runs. Yeah. Getting some good damage out of the lemon there. And we get nothing at all. Well, you win some, and you lose some, I suppose. We'll check here for the secret room. Nope. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I'll use one last bomb. Ooh. Gold poop! Yes! All that money. 14 cents. Well, I'm in an interesting situation right now. We can use a bomb to get one of those pennies. The question is, will it be worth it? The answer to that is, let's check the shop and find out. I don't know what that big blue fly thing does, so we'll buy the soul heart and get out of here. Okie dokie, Caves Part 2. Or maybe Catacombs 2 if I'm really unlucky. Catacombs 2. Thanks, game. Dodged right into that. Alright, well, there goes that spirit heart he had. Oh man, we have a double boss room in here. Double dingle. This sucks. Here, we'll just put a little bit of lemon going here. Alright, you know what? We'll get some more lemon. Will you please charge into my lemon? Oh man, this is horrible. I don't like fighting Dingle just as is. Let alone when there's two of these jerks. Come chill on my lemon here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. This run is about to end thanks to freaking Dingle. Oh, I don't know how I'm still alive. I shouldn't be. Holy moly. I can't believe how poorly that went, and even more, I can't believe that I actually survived that. We get another HP up. Thanks, game. Holy cow, that was a really bad showing on my part. I feel kind of embarrassed by how poorly that went. I should have used my lemon party pill. I really feel like I'm not using the lemon enough. I mean, it recharges every room, so there's really no reason not to use it, unless everything in the room is just a fly. Come on, spider. Ugh. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Yep. Saw that coming. Please walk into the lemon, thank you. Alright, well, not doing so hot in the health department. Can I hit you with some of those tears, please? Okay, well, we got a heart back, so that's something. Oh, not more of you. bombs. That's not super great. Let's blow up some of these mushrooms and see if we get anything good. That is something good! All stats up. The magic mushroom. So we are physically larger, and then we have more HP, shots, tears, range, all stuff, speed, all of it. Mystery pill, lockdown. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll use one more. Puberty. Puberty does nothing. It changes your appearance, gives you like hair sticking out in weird places, which is why I look like that now, but that's the only thing it does. Well, we got all of our HP back. I'm feeling pretty gosh darn good about this. Not feeling so good about this, though. Never mind, I'm feeling fine about this. It's almost like a puzzle room or something. Yeah, take that, you jerks. Effective use of the lemon. This is a fun chain reaction. Oh boy. I don't know how I survived that. Secret room. Again, I would love to get... oh, wait, we found the secret room. I need the top secret room, which can be in a lot of places, so never mind. I would love to get more cash, because it would be swell to go visit the shop. Oh, almost walked on spikes. I'm really glad I didn't do that. Let's go in here. Not worth it. We'll grab hearts really quick. The availability of those hearts is the only reason that I went in there. I don't like going into those rooms when I have, like, soul hearts. For what I would assume are obvious reasons, because I just can't replenish those as easily. Hey, Ultra Pride! The small one was flying, but the big one is not, so I could, in theory, get to use my lemon against you. And that's the left hand, which I'm going to take. It'll turn all chests into red chests instead of whatever they were before. So I lost our ability to poison enemies, but we're doing really good damage, actually. Out of curiosity. Yeah, I have pretty decent damage. So I feel good about that. And the red chests are more of a gamble, but it's higher risk and higher reward. They have a chance of containing, like, items from the devil rooms and whatnot, so really interesting should you successfully get something from them. But they can also contain troll bombs and spiders and randomly teleport you around the map and whatnot. Sure. Speaking of troll bombs, well, I immediately regret coming into this room. Or maybe I immediately regret picking up the left hand, I'm not sure. There's some sort of lesson in all this somewhere. It was bad use of the lemon. Kind of. That actually worked. Okay, well, aside from that first hit I took from the bomb, that wasn't so bad. Oh my gosh. I hate those rooms. Alright. I will check the library. Reusable item generator. Book of Revelations. Okay, so we're gonna use the Book of Sin once. It just gives us a random consumable item like a bomb or a pill or a key or something. Book of Revelations will give us a spirit heart every time we use it, and it'll turn the boss into the floor. Turn the boss of the floor into one of the four horsemen. Like, it'll guarantee one of the four horsemen if it's possible. So, like, using it will not replace Mom. Already gonna use that spirit heart, aren't I? It's already almost gone. This is a shame. Like, it won't replace Mom or Mom's heart. Or Satan, or any of the, like, final bosses. Ooh, Pretty Fly, that's awesome. So, like, using it on the next floor wouldn't... It would give me the soul heart, but it wouldn't do anything else. Whereas using it here means that we will be able to fight War. Which is good, because War is kind of easy. Come on, walk into the lemon. Yeah. Secret room, maybe? Yeah. Ooh, look at all that money. Which means it's definitely going to be worthwhile to visit the shop now. As soon as we find it. Hey, we found the shop. Oh boy, I'm gonna get shot at. Here, have some lemon. Alright, that went surprisingly well. Okay, so exact same setup, I think. No, the other one I think had a key, not a heart. Let's just buy lots of stuff. Giant spiders and flies. That make my Pretty Fly larger? It might have. I think it did. That's interesting. That'd be really good if we had, like, what is it? Infection, I think? Or infestation. There we go. That's the thing. The things that generate spiders and flies. Ooh, pushpin. So every now and then this will cause us to randomly shoot the triangular piercing shots. It's meh. It's not super great. I would certainly rather have the left hand just because I'm kind of going all in on that. It's fun to gamble and do some riskier strats in this game. Oh boy. These enemies are terrible. Especially since I can't actually shoot over the rocks where they're hanging out. There we go. There we go. This'll be good. Now we get a skeleton key. Game. Yeah, I don't really care about doing anything else on this floor, so let's go fight War. War is awesome. Once we do enough damage to get him off his horse... Oh, we got a champion edition War. Once we do enough damage to get him off his horse, he runs around. Oh, no, 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 no. And we can affect him with lemon. I'm glad I have decent speed. Otherwise, this would really, really suck. So War, when he charges, he goes across the screen 3 times, and it looks like he drops a bomb each time, and occasionally you can get him to fly into his own bomb and take damage, like what happened right there, which is awesome. Here, have some lemon. Alright, he's going to be chasing us now, which means hang out in the lemon a little bit, War. Yeah! Ah, and an angel room. Woohoo! Extra life. That's awesome. By which I mean life up. More hearts. An extra heart container. Yeah, let's go into the caves part 2 and go try to take on Mom. Oh, Necropolis. I do actually really like this particular room layout because the spikes make those enemies kill themselves pretty often. Hey, petrified poop! Poop will have a higher chance of dropping items, I think, when I'm carrying that, but kind of not worth it. That's also not even worth dealing with. Hello, Gurglings. I've already fought you once before in this particular run. Oh my goodness. That was really dumb. Okay, alright, so we get a lot of these things. That was scary. What is that? Child's heart. It calls out to its brother. Probably increases the odds of getting heart drops, if I had to guess. You know what? We're gonna do this. Puberty. Well... half a heart, not super useful. Let's see if we can get that pill too. Yep. Pretty fly. Oh, awesome. So we have 3 orbitals around us now. That's actually really cool. They will do decent damage if I'm within melee range of an enemy, like if I'm rubbing right up against them, which I try not to do on purpose. But they will also occasionally block any, they will block any shots that actually hit them. Not the, lobbed up in the air explosive grenade shots that these boss enemies are doing. But just, regular shots. Like when they go diving around and they shoot out those 4 shots in the 4 angles. So, if those shots hit either of my flies or my cube of meat, then yeah, it'll be blocked and I won't take damage, which is awesome. Alright. Boss down. That boss is fairly easy. Pride. Another of the 7 deadly sins. Pride is also kind of a chump. Just don't go on any of the angles. Passage. What the hell is that? I don't know what that... It's gonna send me to the womb? I don't want to go to the womb. Okay, I think that's our first encounter with one of the runes that we unlock for doing challenges here. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if we went to the womb. You're not worth crossing the spikes to deal with. Some sort of mom hand room with these godforsaken skeletons. Ooh, I could give hearts to that guy and maybe get an item. Alright, well, I took damage there and I'm not too keen on that, but it all worked out in the end. I can't see if that's a tinted rock in the corner there. Probably not. Yeah, it looks like not. Actually, there's a half a heart over there. Here, you can have a single half a heart. Let's check here for the Wait, oh, I'm out of bombs. Ah, aha, I hadn't even realized that. Well, never mind then. No checking for secret rooms for me. Let's just fight Mom and get it over with. Oh, it's this Champion Edition Mom again. We fought her on a couple of these challenges now. Yeah, stomp into the lemon. Yeah, how do you like that, Mom? We'll just drop our lemon party now and do the exact same thing. So that's lemon party. a huge version of the lemon, which does a fair bit more damage, although it looks like it doesn't last as long. But doesn't matter, because the habit lets us recharge our lemon every time we get hit, which is fantastic. Alright, the negative, still don't know what that does. But we get it every time we beat Mom, it looks like. Card against humanity. I think it said a room full of poop. Did that just say a room full of poop? That's awesome if that's what it was. Stats, secrets? Oh, good lord, it's gonna be like way the hell in here somewhere. We've unlocked so many things. The parasite has appeared in the basement. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. So, basement boy, spelunker boy, dark boy, mama's boy. That's awesome. That's a lot of those without taking damage. I think that's everything, isn't it? Unless there's like one for Shoal or something, or whatever the other levels are that are added afterwards. Hairball, Samson. I want to go look at that card against humanity. The left hand, we've seen that. Yeah, so there's the negative. That's the picture that we keep picking up that says our fate has been chosen. I think that was assembled for beating Shoal enough times. That's the our current image for our save file. Azazel, Lazarus, Eden, Lucky Rock, the Catacombs, the Necropolis, yeah, and then the runes here. It was interesting. I'm glad we got to encounter our rune for the first time. One of those. I've only unlocked a handful. Yeah, there we go. Card against humanity. So we didn't unlock a new rune for doing that challenge. We unlocked a room full of poop. Card against humanity. I really want to get that and see what it does. I'm super curious. I wonder if it just turns everything in the room into poop. Or if it has like a random effect, or who knows. I don't even know whether it's going to be like a passive item or a consumable, like a spacebar item or something, the activatable items. Well, that was interesting. That was a really interesting run, and I feel so glad that we actually beat one of those things, considering how poorly some of these other ones have gone. The Solar System and Pitch Black and Demo Man. I will do Cursed coming up soon also. I suspect it's just going to be like every floor you have one of the curses, or all the curses. Oh, that would be awful. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.